Right, folks, how are we doing? It's nearly 2:30 now. Hi, I'm doing a video now because I've just got one more. Well, I've got two things I can share. One of them just came to me, and it's just okay. It's something that I think there's some truth to it. There's no other explanation that I can think of, really. Well, I think it's part truth anyway. I'll share that one first. I was just thinking about gym, that sort of stuff, and the weight training I do. And a voice, very gentle voice, just said, "Do you do all that because in your dream you didn't have the strength?" In that dream God gave me 22 years ago. I think the answer to that is partly yes. Yeah. Well, because in the dream I was trying to close the opening, avoid the water and the creatures coming through. And it ended with me crying out because I didn't have the strength to do so. So, yeah. It's been an issue for me. Put it this way, before that point in time, I did occasionally go to a gym, but not very often. And when I did, I wasn't really pushing for strength building. So is that possibly? Is that a mental thing? Yeah. Maybe. That certainly seemed interesting. The other thing, well, first of all, I'd say the leaf cleaning went well at church. That did okay, yep. Not bad. Started to rain afterwards, yeah. Two of us from the church, as well as the John is the one who does the notifications. So, yep, he was there and the pastor was there. And me and another chap from the church was there doing it. So that went well. Got most of the leaves done now, so it looks a bit tidier. That's good, yeah. Right, the other thing that came to me that seems to be the case, after the video I did earlier, love, joy, peace, patience. When I considered that, I suddenly realised this is all related to the dream, yeah? I suddenly realised that God said in that dream, now is not your time. What I realised earlier is that I think God's getting me ready for that now. I think that's what he's doing. He's getting me prepared to step into that now. When my understanding of what my job would be is changing. Look, I was wrong about the fact that, look, it's down to God to teach, but he will often use people to do so. He will still use people to do so. If he will use me, sometimes he will give me stuff to say. There will be things that are going to be teaching people. That is true. Part of it will be that, but an awful lot of it will just be helping people to go to him, teaching people that they need to go to him, teaching people that they need to go to God and understand who they are, understand who he is. They need to wake up to the fact that we've been lied to about who God is, who we are, the purpose of church, etc., 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 etc. Yeah. But, of course, don't mention the fact we've been lied to, because that doesn't matter. That's the problem. But it's all about focusing on the solution. Get other people to focus on the solution. Don't even tell them about the problem. They don't need to know the problem. They just need to know the solution. Yeah. What a difference a few days makes. Again. Did I do that before? What a difference a day makes. 24 hours. Yeah. Yeah, that was a video I'd done before. Yeah, we're back to that again. And with God, that's the point. That really is the point. What a difference a few days makes. Yeah. But do I mind the times when God makes me fall? Afterwards, no. Not at all. It's all part of it. During, it can be bloody painful to say the least. Afterwards, no, I don't mind. I don't mind that in any way, shape, or form. If it helps, yeah. And this thing about patience now, yeah. With God pushing the point of patience, it's about dogs, but it's also about wife. Now, yeah, okay. Well, because if God put a vehicle in my heart for me to love her, then there has to be a glimmer of hope that she's not actually married. If God's telling me to be patient. Yeah. But I've said to God, and I just had a shower again, so cool, speaking to God a lot in the shower. Yeah. So, said to God, I can't have hope that this woman is the one, if there's even the slightest possibility she's married. I can't. And God completely understands that. He knows that it would be wrong for me to think in a loving way towards a woman who's married. So I just said to God, can you give me just a little glimmer of hope? They're coming from the other side. Just a tiny little glimmer. Yeah. Again, that's something I'm going to have to be patient for. But again, that's something that God's going to do when He's ready, or when I'm ready. More to the point, when I'm ready. Because put it this way, you know, for me to have a phenomenal relationship with a wife, where it's going to be just beautiful, where it's going to be love, where it's going to be focusing on our relationship upon God, there's going to be a need for patience. If I'm impatient, I'm going to be impatient with her. And although she has my permission to give me a swift kick up the arse if I'm ever doing that, that's not really a solution. Yeah? The solution really is about saying, I've got to be patient. I've got to learn to be patient. I've got to learn to walk as Yeshua walked. I've got to be that person that God sees me as. Put it this way, as God's people, we see ourselves more than often partly as we were and partly as we are. Yeah. The weakness comes from seeing ourselves as who we were. The strength comes from seeing ourselves as who we are. And it's just a case of gradually learn to see yourself as who you are. As I said before, there's no judgment. There's no judgment on anyone else because get in the shower. God sort of showed me something that I'd not really seen before, but it does make sense. He said that when you're born again, you get like a new skin. And on that new skin is written, forgiven, a beloved Son of God. All his sins have been paid for. The reason for that is that we don't judge each other. We don't. But there's another reason. When we go against the principalities of darkness, they see that written on us. They see this is a beloved Son of God. They know that we have the authority. They know that we have the power. They know that we have the word. And if we know that, and if we walk in that, they have to leave when we tell them to. Because they know that we are above them. Because we are. What does the Bible say? God put all of that beneath your feet. All of that beneath your feet. Which means if you walk according to that, they know, you know, that you are above them. And you walk according to that. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah. I want to better share that. Again, did I realise where this video was going? There were two things I had to share. That latter bit, that wasn't in my understanding of something I had to share today. But yeah. But that was another thing that God showed me in the shower that I completely forgot until just then. Father, I pray you will lead us and guide us. Lead us and guide us into your will, your way, into the understanding of who we are. The complete understanding of who we are. The understanding of who you are. The understanding of how to walk. How to walk it out. The understanding that everything that has to be done has been set up. It's probably been done already, most of it. We just need to walk in it. Yeah, by his stripes you were healed. Not you will be, you were. It's already been done. Just need to walk in it. So Father, help us to understand how to walk. Help us to understand how to walk in it. Help us to be focused on the solution, not the problem. Help us to understand that we could be faced against Legion. The one in the Bible says, we are many, we are Legion. You should be faced against those demons in a person. If you are focused on the problem, those demons will never leave. They won't. You'll be defeated. Big time. But if you focus on the solution, Legion will be the size of a gnat. Won't be a problem. Because you know that God knows Legion. God understands Legion, understands where Legion is from. And Legion knows God. Legion understands that Legion has to behave around God. That Legion has to do what God tells Legion to do. You are a child of God. If you're walking in that, and you tell Legion to leave, Legion has to leave. The problem is massive when you look at it. But when you look at the solution, the problem just fades away. Father, help us to see that. Help us to understand that. Help us to walk in it. I pray this now in your precious holy name, Yahweh. I pray it's your glory. Amen. There you go, folks. You take care. God bless. I'll speak to you soon. Bye-bye.